Why would I throw in the towel? I just got on my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place.
Hey, welcome to the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Night Special, and this is Word on the Net. I'm your boy, Town Biz, and thank you for tuning in. If your first time to the channel, please hit that like, subscribe button to run this content. Also, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, do yourself a favor, get back in the bed, roll over, and get on the right side of the bed. Now, let's get to the content. Now, check this out, man. We finna get off into Corey Holcomb, man. I ain't watched this. I don't really know what's going on in this situation right now, what they talking about, but I wanted to watch this with the people, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to this content, man. I hope y'all woke up on the right side of the bed today, man. I hope y'all feeling good, man. We got some content we're finna get off into, and I hope y'all ready for it, man. You dig? So let's go. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff y'all talking about, we ain't even hate. We ain't over here hating, man. We over here trying to congratulate, elevate. You dig it? Let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is Corey Holcomb. We are here another week with the 5150 show. I have Darlene O.G. Ortiz coming in. Here. Greg Fax will be coming in.
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody, last week I think a lot of ads were playing during the show. We're trying to make it where that don't happen. I had somebody, you need to do this. Shut the fuck up. Don't interrupt me to promote shit that I ain't making money with. And even if I was making money, I don't want them to look at interrupting me the whole show. Well, stop what Corey's saying. Buy this Tide new bleach your drawers underwear cleaner. We get the schmegma out. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, Corey Holcomb in the house, man. We are going to jump right into these things that we got to talk about. You dig what I'm saying? And I brought one of my homies, man, who I've been wanting on the show for a while. This is the second guy in a row I brought. We gotta make sure we bring a woman on too, because you know how they be like, Corey don't like the women. I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I want to bring on a brother who you probably have seen on the internet giving his commentary. I think he does a good job of it. My brother from Fawcett Media, is he on? Can he hear us? Unmute yourself if you on.
That name sound.
He got that.
That name sound familiar though. I'm not going front. I'm trying to see what's going on. That name sound real familiar though.
Actor look right there. Is he just sitting there?
Yep.
He's like, listen, son, me and your mom's not gonna make it. No, I'm just fucking. Testing. We're going to get my brother.
There you go.
What's up? Can you hear us?
Can you hear the words that are coming
We
out?
heard you. Can you hear us?
I can hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. What's up? 5150 Nation. What's happening?
Yeah.
Fawcett Media.
Okay, yeah. I know who he is. I'm up on his content.
In the house.
In the building.
Yeah.
In the
All
building. How y'all
the
doing?
guys who do commentary that I think are good and sensible, I love to have them on the show because, like, some guys, they literally say, why they talking about 30 times in one paragraph. Because, he, and it. My man right here, he knows how to pronunciate all the words he learned in this world in a way where I feel like the commentary is good. What's up, brother?
Yeah, man. A lot of them dudes, man, I see them. They mush mouth, man. It make the profession look bad. You know, you messing it up for everybody. You know,
It's
Corey's
crazy
out here
how
doing it.
Now, let me say this real quick. Now, I gotta butt in right here real quick, right? You gotta understand too, right? A lot of people are new to the space, just as I am. You understand? Now, what I want to say is this, right? Again, when you paint a picture, right, you use different colors to paint the picture. That's what bring the picture to life. Not just pick red and paint the whole picture red. No, you got different colors of paint that you use to bring a painting alive, right? So, in the same thing with this internet space, you're gonna have it's millions of people on the internet right now, right? And millions of people got different ways of expressing themselves. Some people, like, For instance, your audience might like a person that know how to critique themselves when they talk, and they hear you. Y'all talking the way you talk, but then you got the people from the hood that talk differently. That don't care about all that you talking politically correct or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna express themselves the way they talk. And if they're being successful at what they doing, if they building up and they getting there, then I don't think it's right for people to get on here and try to talk about other people and what they're trying to do. Because everything you doing is start off with a dream first, and then you start making it happen. So you can't really, these mushmouth people and this and that. I understand you happy that a celebrity is giving you some light so you can get on here and talk. That at the same time, you got to stay humble, homie. You feel me? And I do look at your content. So let's get back to the content.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
I said Corey's out here doing us a service by allowing us to react to this content, and like y'all making the block hot. That's what it is.
How
really.
about that?
Like,
Everybody don't shine.
So what you mean by people making the block hot because the way they talk, the way they choose to express themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I mean by when you give, and if you really pay attention, right, this is what I mean. And you know, I'm not going against Corey Holcomb. I rock with Corey. That's my guy. And this guy over here, I pay attention to his podcast sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch him all the time, but I do watch some of his things. You know what I'm saying? I would say this: as Black people, right? As much as we're constantly beaten down and constantly never have a way to get up out of our situation is bad for us. When you see somebody trying to do something great, your job should be like, especially if you done lived it before, or you done been there, you was once in that person's situation, your job should be to get in, hey, my brother, listen, let me tell you how to go about doing this. Let me tell you how to clean up your act. Let me tell you how to talk a little bit more clean so you can reach to a bigger crowd. This is what y'all supposed to do. Not get on here and try to talk bad about people that's trying to get up out the streets, that's trying to do something. That's what I'm saying. No matter what you do in life, good or bad, you always gonna have somebody say that got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to the content.
But everybody will say fair use. I'll be laughing. I put it out there for y'all to do that, but it's like some people just chop it up, make it look bad, man.
Bro, I might have to apologize for that because a lot of these people are my children. Like they seen it was successful on my channel.
And that's a disrespectful thing to say it's none of these guys is my children. For one thing, a lot of guys didn't get up on your channel. When I got up on Corey Hogan because I used to watch his stand-ups. You did, and then a couple of little flicks he was in, whatever the case it may be. But how I start, what made me want to start doing content on Corey was THPP Network. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they pronounce that, the Tap Network, whatever it is. But what is it? It's THPP Network. That's how I got up on them because I like the way they did their thing. You feel me? So when I see them doing it, I was like, oh, wow, okay, I like the way he's doing it. He ain't showing his face. He's talking and he got a funny voice that make it be like, oh, it make it more interesting. And then, you know, sometime later on, I came across this guy that's on the screen now. I came across his, and I like what he do too. He seemed like a very humble guy. When you get on here and start talking about guys as my kids, they see how successful I am. You might be successful, very successful, but that ain't got nothing to do with the fact that how we always downplaying our people when our people was trying to do something positive. Now, we was out there on the corner with females out there trying to get them to make money for us, out there pushing drugs in the community. Y'all have something to say there. But now when somebody sit down in front of the internet and trying to change their life, they might be new to it. Like me, for instance, might be new to this. So instead of critiquing and trying to downplay, y'all should uplift and try to help him, bro. That's all I'm saying. Let's get back to the content.
Right. And all of a sudden, they was like, oh, I got to do a reaction channel to Corey Holcomb. Oh, if you want to get your channel popping, do a reaction to Corey Holcomb. Yo, y'all got to relax, especially the ones that's out there hating. Like, they the worst, man. They are the worst. They just come on there and don't have nothing to say, don't have nothing to contribute. They just put it up there. It's making it bad, but YouTube is cracking now. You got to transform the content. You got to transform it.
That's what's up. Well, Darlene, you got anything you want to ask before we get into the stuff?
No, I see he's got a couple of stories. I don't have the same one, so I said that's good. Like it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I call it remix. He
you ain't gonna groupie out, D?
I did when I saw him initially.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been having a crush on Darlene since I was a teenager, since I was a little teenager, man. Since I seen that Power album cover by Ice-T, I cannot lie. I was like, and then when I found out that was her on here, I'm like, that's her. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the content.
Darlene, what's happening? How you doing?
What's happening to you?
Pretty good, man. You know, I've been watching y'all for about 15 years. See, this is why my reactions, I believe, are a little different. Cause I've been watching y'all since y'all were at the Foxhole. Like,
Nice. Wow.
when y'all were down at the Conga Room and all the different iterations of the show. Like, I'm kind of a historian in some ways. Like, but yeah, y'all definitely got me through because I was going through some rough times. You know,
You got
I don't know.
kids?
Nah, I ain't got no kids.
I knew you didn't have no kids. You look like a dude that ain't got no kids, homie.
I'm up in the middle of the night doing a live stream. So
Wait,
yeah.
so you've been down with us since before there was visual? Because
Yes.
when we were on Sirius XM for those 3.5 years, it was
Oh, yeah.
just audio. Yeah.
That was-
Yeah, see, shout out to homie right here, man, because he been putting in his work and doing his due diligence. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just start doing this. Like I said, I've been watching him, of course, since he was doing stand-ups. I always liked his, you know what I'm saying, his humor, the way he make people look at him. And some people, I really like when people get mad at him, not because I want them to boo his show, because obviously he's saying something that's real. He touching the people when he say something. I heard one comedian say one time, if somebody don't walk away mad, then I didn't do my job. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know if that was Corey that said that or so. I don't know who it was. But when I heard him say it made sense because when you watch something, it's supposed to touch a nerve, good or bad. It's supposed to touch a nerve. You're supposed to learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? And anything you listen to, you're supposed to learn from it or try to understand the point of view of that person that's speaking. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to the content.
listening to in my car, you know, struggling. See, I'm an actor. A lot of people don't know I'm an actor by trade.
Man.
Like I went to school in New York, did the whole thing, the theater. I'm like real serious about acting, and like
Excellent.
I also produce and write and everything else, which me and Corey need to holler. Might have some ideas.
There
You
you
know?
Oh, so what movies have you played in so far? As you an actor, you up there in age. I want to know, not to say nothing bad about that, because this is inspirational to me to hear him say that he's an actor, a writer, and all this stuff at his age. And the good thing about this brother, man, is he don't have no kids. And I'm not saying people that got kids is a bad thing, but what I'm saying is when you don't have kids, you got more time on your hand to do what you want to do. You can sit up all night and stream. You can sit up all night and create. You can do that when you don't have a household where half your time got to go towards taking care of your family. Some of it going toward working and supporting your family. And then you get a little bit of time to do something that you really want to do. Shout out to this brother right here that's on the screen right now. Let's go.
That's what's up. We get something cracking, man. I love to do good things with good people, man. So, the sister, I think it's pronounced Jakari?
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
That's how she
Sha'Carri.
says it.
Now it's starting to make sense. Her name is Sha'Carri.
Right.
Yes, now it makes sense. A Sha'Carri is about that, about that pickle
Everybody got that Orthodox name. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna be, oh, now it makes sense.
with the
Thank you, brother.
peppermint in it. On all that. You know what I'm saying? A Sha'Carri. That's Carnival Cruise type name.
Oh yeah. So you're on there causing a disturbance on the boat.
Let me ask you a question. You and Darlene, have y'all seen the video of her getting kicked off the plane?
No.
See, a lot of people ain't seen the video
Wait, on the same
of
day?
her getting kicked. She got kicked off a plane 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. Wait.
Maybe I did see that in passing.
I'm thinking too. Maybe I wonder if we covered it.
She got kicked off an airplane, and I'm bringing this up not to pile on her, but to just let people know this isn't an isolated incident with her and trying to fight the young man.
Right.
She was on an airplane, and one of the stewardess had the nerve to tell her the plane doors closed, cut off your phone. And she said, you're in my video. You're interrupting my video. As if her video was more important than the regulations of the plane. This is
That's the delusional women, man. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, man. I don't know what's going on with our society right now, but we got a bunch of high powered women out here that feel like that they are better than everybody else out here. That what they say is law, and what they do is the rules and regulations of the way that they choose the way life should be. You know what I'm saying? For them, and anyway, the way they view it, in my opinion, you dig what I'm saying? So. Um, I don't know, man. I've been trying to figure this out for a minute now, you know, and some things it ain't meant for us to figure out, man. You know what I mean? Some things it's meant for us to just see and stay standoffish. You gotta stay standoffish to a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see something negative, just fall back from it. You know what I mean? Don't even give nothing. Don't even give it no energy. Let's
I
go.
would not hate on this young woman because I'm older than her, and I think it would be very distasteful if I was bringing this up without making a point.
Okay.
I think that her attitude is the attitude of the wretched offspring of the club women nowadays. They have no understanding that the world does not evolve around them. Like
Right.
this girl and her being violent and LAPD, licking ass, pussy, and dick. She has really. This is a problem. This girl is a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like she represents so many of our young sisters in society. I have no idea what to do about this. They're you can't approach them because
Right. You cannot approach these. I mean, have y'all ever just sit back and held a conversation with a person uh, uh, of this generation? What I mean is, okay, I'm up there in age. I done held conversation with people in their mid 20s, uh, almost 30. Some people in 30 some years old. And not to just put on the generation, some people of age too that got the same attitude. Like I said, when you're a woman pushing 45 years old and Sexy Red is your favorite artist, something's wrong with you as a person. Now, what I will say is this: it's a delusional state of mind that these women are in right now. Like it is way worse than what people are think it is. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is these women now don't care about anything that got anything to do with supporting a man mentally, emotionally, or financially. It's all about them. If it ain't about it, it's all about them. If you can't do this for me, then it's a no go. I just watched the show on TV where the Spanish chick met this white guy. White guy had money, and he took a liking to her. So when he took a liking to her, she agreed to go out with him. Dude had money, but dude was a virgin. And dude, all he did was stack his money. He spent every weekend with his parents. You did what I'm saying? I'm talking about playing cards or whatever they was doing. You know what I mean? And never had a girlfriend. When he finally meet this Mexican woman, this Spanish woman, he meet this woman, he take a like, he fall for her head on. She won't even really kiss. She let him kiss him on the cheek. First time they go out, he pull out his little bucket because he's saving his money. He ain't got no reason to spend no money. He ain't got no family, nothing but his mom and pop. She walk outside, see the car, and say, "Oh no, don't even come pick me up in a car like this." So he had to go rent a car to come back and pick her up. Then after that, I mean, it's just weird the way you think. But I don't want to go too deep off into because I don't want to jump off the content. But anyway, it's just a delusional state of mind of these women. Now, first, I don't want no man walking. Now, when a man pull up in the car, oh, that car is not good enough. Like, come on, man, what y'all gotta figure it out.
they think the world revolves around them. Because when she got kicked off the plane, because first of all, she didn't think she was going to get kicked off the plane. That's when I started laughing. I was like, she did not know what's going to happen right now. Because she was telling that man, you jumped in my video.
But my thing is, how you not realize you're gonna get kicked off the plane when you watch these videos on YouTube, you see nothing but people getting kicked off the plane. Once they voice raise, if they already in the air, that next stop, you're getting off. You dig what I'm saying? You're getting off. If you in there before, if you sit there on the plane before the plane take off, they escort you up off of there. Escort you about it. Come on, let's go. You got to go. You feel me? So I don't understand these women, man. Why? What are y'all so in? Are y'all so going on yourself or so full of yourself? Should I say that you don't pay attention to what's going on in the world? You don't pay attention. It's women coming out here saying their whole life that them thinking that a man supposed to take care of and a woman ain't supposed to do nothing for herself. They're starting to come out and be, man, we've been boo benzo. You know what I'm saying? I've been lied to. I wish I would have been living like that. I need a man now. Yeah, times is hard now. Trump ain't playing. He knocking these jobs down now. You know, he getting on y'all helmets now. Let's go.
I was like, this girl don't know.
And that
They
was,
got.
you said 2 years ago?
This is about 2 years ago, from what I
So
understand.
that was about when people started getting, just using their phones too much to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like to post.
She acted as if the flight was not as important as her posting her video.
I get it.
And when the dude said something to her, she was trying to turn the passengers against her, but the passengers was like, turn your phone off, bitch.
I'm surprised she didn't do the classic. You don't know who I am?
Oh, you think she didn't say that?
Oh, what?
She did.
You think she didn't say, oh, as they were kicking her off, she said, oh, y'all just don't know who I am.
Oh, man.
With the weed flowing.
No, they do this with their nails now when they talk. They want to show off their nails. I just found that out. Them girls be like, yeah.
Corey, come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't living under no rock, man. Quit playing, man. You know them girls been talking like they sweet. They hear they do that. Yeah, they been doing that, bro.
So it's kind of funny, but I'm bringing this up to let people know we live in a society where women who understand that people are their elders and everything, that means nothing.
Nothing.
The fact that there's regular.
Hey, I'm sorry I keep cutting it off and not letting this man speak his piece, right? We're going to get to it, but it's crazy that he mentioned this because I just had a conversation with somebody. I said, man, we living in a world that's so crazy where you can be in the corner liquor store and see, or a grocery store, and it be 3 or 4 elderly people in line, 70 years old, 65, 70 years old. You'll see a group of young men or a group of women standing right behind him talking about, yeah, man, that girl, man, she sucked up on my thing, man. I was beating him, man. We ran, and they looking back. I mean, F you beating this, and they look at me like, bro, you don't see the elderly people right there, man? Come on, man. They don't want to hear that kind of talk. See, this generation don't have no respect for elderly people. This generation, listen, you be around people nowadays that'll walk in the room and won't even say hi to you. And this is the generation we live in. They walk in your house and they won't say nothing to you. Just look at you and turn their head. This is the time we living in. This generation wasn't raised on respect. This generation wasn't raised to respect their elders because the parents didn't mess these kids up by telling them, you can't say nothing to my kid. You know, like they say, it take a village to raise a kid. Not no more. It still do, but not these days. These women out here don't want nobody to say nothing to their kid. Don't do nothing. Don't talk to my kid. Don't say nothing that's going. And that's why a lot of these kids are soft and emotional now because they can't fathom or even stomach the fact that somebody else trying to give them instructions in life or how to do things or even correcting them. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the content.
Relations on an airplane. That means nothing.
Yeah, look at
and
the
if you
older
ask me
gentleman
her
in the back.
apology she had today initially, it was, yeah, I did it and I'll do it again apology. That's how old girl Reva described it. And if you hear it, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's like you could tell this wasn't the first time that this happened. Like she really was too comfortable with how she was pushing and shoving them around, you know, like it looked like she had like a history of violence. And I think even O'Shea, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, he
O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Right.
That's his
deep voice.
You mean a look of somebody when they're comfortable? Because I've seen a look where somebody they look too comfortable behaving that way. Like it's a known, you know what I'm saying? It's they've done it before.
Yeah, them people be comfortable doing that because they haven't been checked in the situation, should I say. She haven't been through a situation where she got kicked off the plane. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you the next time she get on a plane, she going to have a little bit more. Because when you got appointments and businesses and business trips to take, you can't afford to be arguing with people and get kicked off the plane. You might have a business meeting to go to, and you done messed up multi-millions of dollars because you was a no-show. So I'm thinking on her behalf, I think the next time she get ready to get on a plane, she going to have a little bit more acknowledgement of how to conduct herself in these situations, should I say.
Yeah, it's a history of intimate partner violence. Like that's what's happening. And like you said about the LAPD, right? She has been in these same-sex relationships, and those are notoriously violent
Violent.
relationships. You know what I mean? Like,
And this is true. I just watched this thing where they just did a study on it. That this is true what he's saying.
What is violent relationships?
lesbian relationships. Lesbian relationships are really violent. Like,
You know why?
Come on, we can't just point the finger at the lesbos. You feel me? We can't point the finger and say it's only their relationship that violent, because there's a lot of women walking around here with men that you see from time to time with black eyes and glasses on at nighttime because they're trying to cover up the scars on their eye and their face and stuff. So it's just like domestic violence run both ways, man. It's for straight relationships and them bent relationships. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna say though is it is a lot more violent. It's a little bit more violent the same sex marriages as far as the women, but that's because women are emotional. Women are emotional creatures. Like you get two emotional creatures and put them together. What do you think they're gonna act? How you think they're gonna act? You know what I'm saying? They not gonna act. Yeah, it's good when you're having fun and you in the bed and you're squealing and squirming and doing the Edward Scissorhand. Yeah, it's cool when you're doing the Edward Scissorhand, but let her find a number or somebody call your phone or hit your Facebook or hit one of these social networks and send you a message. Something. It go from 0 to 100 real quick.
I don't know if you know, huh?
You know why?
Why?
Ain't no true sweaty penetration. Without sweaty penetration, you cannot be happy.
Ain't no act right. You know,
Right.
You got the act right in there.
Right.
Hey, I was again, man. I got to shout out homeboy over here, man, because it's rarely that you see a brother like this, man, at his age that don't have kids, man. So shout out to him, man. So I don't know if he was working on his career his whole life, and he just said, "Nah, I ain't got time for kids," and it happens. Look at Vivica Fox. She said she was working on her her acting career so long that when it came to motherhood and all that, it kind of passed over her because she was too busy focusing on her career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine two women. That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh my God, not two
Yeah,
women.
they just be beefing and they move in quick. You know what I mean?
like-
You can't imagine two women what?
You got to be off cocaine too.
Wait a minute, what you mean? Come on, darling. You been around Ice-T. As long as you was around him, all the outcome in your little bikini outfit, you mean to tell me you can't imagine two women doing what? Fighting or two women being together? Come on now, you too old to be talking like that. Stop
You
playing.
hitting a lesbian,
two
Oh.
cats.
so it lasts longer.
So
They be like, "Come for me, please. Shut up. Let it happen." I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
nah, but you know, like the statistics say, you know, these relationships and
Don't last.
and in this particular
And real
situation, like
violent.
this is the first time I've ever seen her with a man. So, you know, I don't know, maybe if it's a PR thing, they trying to get out there to get some sponsorships or something. But, you know, that's the funny thing about this is that the double standard is there, and most of the time men will be portrayed as abusers, you know, and then you get in a situation like this and you realize most intimate partner violence is bidirectional. That means they both going at it, if anything. And as we can see in this, and you see the muscles in this picture here, like she just raged out on him, you know what I mean?
Now I got a really. People might think it's being funny or silly or whatever, but I'm serious about this. You know how they say short guys have the Napoleon complex? Is there
Yes.
something similar to the woman? She's only like 5 foot.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Nah. I'm not gonna say that, man. Like this is what I'm saying. Now y'all throwing accusations out there. No, I'm not gonna say that. What this is a woman who have a taste of success in whatever she's doing in her life. You did, and a lot of people when they have a taste of success, they don't know how to cope well with it. Far as they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, be humble about it. You know what I mean? They feel like the world owed it. Oh yeah, I'm this big person. I'm a celebrity now. I'm this. Everybody know me everywhere I go. So when they go somewhere and people don't recognize them, now they got to act a little bit out so you can understand, so you can look at who is this? Oh, I think she looked familiar. That type of situation. But in her case, what she don't understand is, and I'm not racist enough, but to white people, all black people look alike. If you ain't no actor, no sports player, a basketball player, should I say, you just somebody that's people watch once a year. at the Olympics or something like that, then you're not going to get that much time unless you just somebody who does something that go viral on the internet for whatever you do. And even then, your viralness going to go so far, then people going to forget about you. You know what I'm saying? Until you do something again.
Right, she's only.
You talking about short girls having
Yeah,
Napoleon
do they
complex?
have like some sort of some of them?
No. Only short hair women have
Right.
Napoleon
Right.
complex.
See,
The girl.
this is why I mess with Corey Holcombs. You feel me? Homeboy dropped the lug. I mean, she dropped the lug saying something about, you think she got a short? And he said, yeah, yeah. And Corey said no, which is real. Ain't no woman walking around here with no short person complex. And I'm going to tell you why. Most people say, boy, I got that fun size. You know what I'm saying? I got that, yeah, shorty fun size over there. And women like being called fun size when they short. You know what I'm saying? They don't worry about that. Most tall men like short women. You know what I mean? So it ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, what I will say is the average woman you see with the short bald haircut, I'm gonna be honest with you, they tend to have an attitude because it's more on some powerful woman, black proud woman type of thing, or proud woman, period. You know what I'm saying? Look at Amber Rose. You look at her. You pay attention to her interviews. As she cut her hair, you know what I'm saying? Like her hair been off ever since she been on TV. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you watch her interviews, like on the Drink Champs, you watch her interview on the Drink Champs and just pay attention to how she was talking to Murder Mook and the other cat that was up there with her. You feel me? Like she didn't have no understanding of what she was trying to say something, but wasn't really saying nothing. And that's because she felt like she entitled. Now I believe it is the short haired woman, not the short as statue woman. You know what I'm
Those whose
saying?
hair
Then
don't
it wouldn't
grow.
be Napoleon. Let's
Even
see.
though they can hide it now, their hair, their hair will never see the light of day in this day and time.
No, but Darlene might be onto something.
I mean, she's
was
a
in
little
relation.
bitty. Yeah, she might be.
I was in a relationship with a 5'2" woman. Like she was 5'2", and that's the funny thing. A lot of people don't know how tall you are on YouTube. I'm about 6'2", right?
Okay.
So we were in a relationship, and we were waiting on an apartment to be remodeled, and she decided she wanted to jump on me at 5'2", and I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, I weigh a lot more than she did.
But what that got to do with her having a short person's complex? That's what I'm trying to say. She wanted to jump on you because of whatever personal reasons y'all had going on. They have nothing to do with her size and your height.
And I was like, and of course, you know, Corey always talked about blah, 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 but I had to like grab her by the shoulders and be like, this is not really what you want.
You've never hog-tied a woman?
Never had to hog tie. But
The look on their face.
Don't admit to it on here, boy. You about to get indicted, man. No, you finna get your whole channel. People go, don't do it.
Oh, I think I know what you mean with the hands and the.
No, I'm talking about literally hog-tie a woman.
Oh,
the
nah,
look
nah.
on their face is priceless when they say, "Who taught you how to do that?" It's in their eyes. They don't never say it. They just be like, "This is what they do to the cat." Yeah, cow, little calf.
But yeah, I just had to reverse her action. Like she was coming towards me, and I just had to like redirect her. You know
So
what I mean?
maybe there
Like,
is. Maybe
I don't
they
put my
think-
hand on women, but
No, you had to put your hands on her to redirect her.
But I still don't believe that nothing y'all saying right now got anything to do with a person having a short person complex. I don't think that have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? I believe she was mad, and just like anybody else that's mad, no matter how tall, big you are, whatever the case is, when you mad, you act out. When you ready to get violent, you gonna get violent. It ain't got nothing to do with size. I done seen the smallest dude fight the biggest dude. I'm not the biggest dude either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 6 nothing. I'm 5'8". And everybody I done fought, they've always been bigger than me. I ain't never fought nobody my size. That's because I don't pick my battles. I take them how they come. I'm not one of them dudes, oh, dude look a little too big for me. If I get whooped, I get whooped. That's part of the game. That's what I choose to do. I could have walked away. But I said, okay, you want to do this? Let's do this. And I'll go in. You feel me? So however it turned out, it turned out. But I don't think it got nothing to do with the short person complex. You know what I'm saying? Me, like I said, I'm 5'8", so I don't be tripping about everybody I know tall and bigger than me. I'm the shortest person in my crew. You know what I'm saying? Around the people I deal with. You feel me? So I don't think it had nothing to do with that. But anyway, let's get back to the content.
Little innocent guy.
yeah, I guess. But like, I just don't understand what would make a woman think that she could jump on a grown man. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially
Like
a really small little.
a really like a 5 foot.
She got fed up, bro. whatever was going on between you and her, see, people ain't gonna tell you the whole story. You see how he sugarcoated the story. Well, we were waiting for this apartment to get remodeled, and next thing I know, she flipped out. I wanted to go, huh? Where does that make sense at? So what that tell me is there's a little bit more to the story. You know what I mean? And she probably had enough of his fugazi playing. I don't know. I don't know him personally. And I'm not saying that he did do something wrong, but what I'm saying is when people normally flip out, they don't just flip out because they just looked at you and you decide they looked at you and got mad and flipped out. It was something going on up in there. You did what she probably see pressure bust pipes. And what happened with people is people let stuff slide and slide and slide and slide until it reach a boiling point. And when they reach that boiling point, y'all better get out the way because they gonna snap. They don't care if they 5'2" or 6'9". It doesn't matter. When a person snap, they gonna snap.
Woman.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're the fastest woman in the world. Like,
Have you ever sat on a woman's head just to show her you can do it and she can't stop it? Like I don't cover their face, but on top of their hair,
Corey,
I have.
what is wrong with this brother, man? Have you ever sit on her face? I don't block. This dude crazy, man. Go on,
Sat
man.
on top of her head just to show her how strong I am over her. And there's proof that I did it because my asshole was on her head. There's proof. There's proof. I did that on purpose. I paid for her to get her hair done over.
Shout out to FMG, man. Shout out to FMG. Y'all go check out his podcast, man. Go like and subscribe to his channel, man. When he do good content over there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think his channel is slowly based on the Corey show. I'm not for sure. I haven't actually went to his page and watched all his content. But what I do is every now and then when I see it pop up, I do go and check him out. But again, like I said, when I got up on Corey Holcomb's, I got up on as far as doing content on it. I've been up on him, but as far as doing content on it, it was that THPP network that I seen them putting out content on Corey. So I watched that and I'm like, oh, I like the way he did that. You know what I'm saying? This before I even got off into the YouTube space, but that's what I wanted to do. And then after a while, I came across FMG. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get back to the content.
But
I can't.
she couldn't get it done till in the morning, so she had to sit through it.
oh, she ain't even wash up. Like,
She couldn't get it out
she couldn't-
unless she was going to pull all that. She had hair attached to her head and she didn't want to take it out. So how can I say, the simmer from me just cracking my
Oh, no.
open and sitting on her head just to show her I'm stronger than you.
you
just-
establishing dominance. Establishing dominance, right?
She was getting loud because I didn't cover her mouth, but her hair had my assets in it. And when the neighbor came over, he thought that we were physically in a punch out. But I said, no, I just put my asshole on top of her hair and head.
So he saw
And-
you naked.
Yeah, my neighbor saw me naked.
Oh my God.
He's a peeping Tom.
yeah.
That's what happened when you live in an apartment. I'm poor, remember, D?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Damn. So what was the outcome of that? Did she just take it, like, or she was just too embarrassed that you had done that?
The police showed up and they told her it's basically a shitty deal.
Oh, here we go. See.
Shitty deal.
I exaggerate a little bit, but I did do something like that.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, that
it's,
ass.
is
it's
that?
nice to have a girl around the house. I like
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go over there to the Corey Holcomb show, man, and y'all check out what they got going on over there, man. You did. Thank y'all for tuning in. And again, man, this ain't no shot at Corey Holcomb. This ain't shot at Franco. Or none of that. You feel me? What I'm saying is y'all gotta quit using that term, these my children, y'all birth people, man, because it can be taken the wrong way, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, you didn't birth me, bro. Like, maybe the THPP network watch you and they start doing content, and maybe I got it off of him. Yeah, maybe it went down that way. I'm not saying it. But me personally, I didn't look at your content and want to do a Corey Holcomb show. I love what you do, though. You definitely put it down, man. You know what I'm saying? You one of the goats in this. I cannot lie. Shout out to Suit to you. Tilt my hat to you. Keep pushing and keep doing what you're doing, bro, because you definitely do a good job. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, Thank y'all for tuning in to the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Night Special, and this is Word on the Net. I'm your boy, Town Biz. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and stay tuned for more content.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got on my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place.